We are the new kid on the block. The ministry has been established to take charge of and give focused attention to Jamaica's legislative agenda and its legal and constitutional reform aspirations.
The Ministry of Legal and Constitutional Affairs is therefore tasked with supervising the legislative program of each ministry, providing technical and guidance support, monitoring and implementing strategies to combat any shortcomings identified.
It is so important for everyone to understand and appreciate that the law-making process involves various stages.
The still fairly new ministry has been given a budget of $875.3 million to carry out its functions in the 2023-24 fiscal year. It's approximately $147 million more than what was spent during its first year in existence. The overall budget accounts for two components of the ministry's work: executive and administration functions and the facilitation of law reform. $290.5 million will see to the operational costs of the ministry, which includes development, implementation, and administration of policies. Of that amount, $106 million is going to the expenses of the Corporate Services Division. $173 million is set aside for the Executive Office, which provides oversight and general direction for the ministry. In addition, $10.3 million will be spent on the production of research data that will inform policy decisions.
For this financial year, the ministry's focus will be on constitutional reform.
Government has signaled its intention to see Jamaica transition from a constitutional monarchy to a republic. The Ministry of Legal and Constitutional Affairs is in charge of this process, and its $584 million budget for the facilitation of law reform will primarily support this work. $106 million of that money goes to the operational expenses for the reform of laws. This is where the ministry takes a deliberate look at the existing laws and advocates for and implements the necessary changes in the legal system. Money for drafting bills and subsidiary legislation has been estimated at $178.9 million. This is the preparation of legal documents and provision of legal advice. The cost associated with the publication of the updated pages of the revised laws of Jamaica and the facilitation of the publication of the laws online is estimated at $23.4 million. The ministry also has responsibility for the Norman Manley Law School. A contribution of $276.3 million has been set aside to support the institution's operation during the financial year.
We know that there is no getting around taking meaningful steps to collaborate and cooperate in the process to reform the Constitution of Jamaica.
The Ministry of Legal and Constitutional Affairs is working diligently to provide sound legal advice and reformation to our country.